Hello everyone, so I'd like to very quickly make a video explaining how to install Umamusume on your phone and in English. I do know there's going to be an English version of the game coming in the future, but that version of the game might only come out during spring of next year. And if you do want to know a little bit more about that, do be sure to check my latest video where I explain how I know that release date, even though they didn't announce anything. So in case you do actually want to play the game right now instead of waiting until spring of next year, there is this solution, and as you can see on the screen right now, I am playing the game in English. Of course, not everything, not like 100% of the game is translated in English, so there is that kind of imperfection, but the important things, the most important things like skill descriptions, character descriptions and whatnot, all that important stuff is translated, so the game is very, very playable. And I'm pretty sure that the story is also translated in English, so in case you are interested in playing the story, there's also that for you as well. But in any case, let's just jump right into it and let me show you guys how to actually get the game in English. So this over here is called IgorAkou. It's a website you'll be using. Has a program that we need to use to translate the game. So let's just click the Get Started button. You can scroll down until you find the Android section. And over here, there are the instructions you need to follow, but it's pretty simple. You don't really need to do anything too complicated, but I'll just run you through and tell you what exactly you need to do. So let's just click this Patcher link. It will lead you to this GitHub website. Just go to the release page and just scroll down until you find the Patcher APK file. Just download that. You save it, open it, and of course you install it on your phone. And once it's done installing, you can open it up so you can see what it actually looks like. It's just a very simple program. You basically just have to choose the normal install and then have to click this tab here to select files, where you have to choose the actual game file for Umamusume, the APK file. Also, I'd like to mention, in case you already have the game installed on your phone, you do need to uninstall it first before actually doing the next step, where we'll have to patch the game and whatnot and put it in English. And in case you do have to uninstall it, do be sure to first link your account and have all your information saved, like your ID and the password method or whatever the game has to link your account or to save your account. So be sure to actually save your information before uninstalling the game. But in any case, let's go through the next step, where we'll need to find the actual game file. For this, I'll be using APK Pure. So I'll just search, let's just search for APK Pure and Umamusume. I already have it over there. Just click the first link, scroll down until you find the download button, and then scroll down again. There is this white download button, but for me in particular, I had to use this one where it says ARM64. For me personally, I have to download this version of the file. Maybe you need to download the other one at the top. I'm pretty sure the bottom one is probably the most used one these days, but in case your game has some kind of problem or error or some kind of issue, just try downloading the other one and see if it works. But in any case, let's download this file of the game. We got an ad, so let's just go back and press download again. We wait a little bit. Once the game is done downloading, just go back to the Patcher program, press the tab here to select files button. You choose your file and then just press the patch button. Now we'll have to wait for this to patch the game file and do everything it needs to do. It will eventually tell you or ask you to install the game, which we'll have to wait for a little bit. And there it is, to install the game. It's asking me for permission, so just press settings and allow permission, go back. So I went back one too many times there, so I had to press the patch button again. But there you go, it asks you to install the game, so just press install. You wait a little bit. It should be pretty quick, and there you have it. The game is installed. You can open it up. Once it's open, it will show you this first time setup thingy. It says welcome. Just choose English. I guess if you want Vietnamese, you can choose Vietnamese, but for this we'll go with English. Just press next and done. It will show you there's a new version of the translation. Just press yes, and now we wait for the update to actually finish, the update on the top left. And there you have it, update complete. If you click this button over here on the bottom right, as you can see, it's all in English. And if you'd like to get your data back, there's just this data link button that you can use. Unfortunately, the rest isn't in English, but you shouldn't really need too many instructions after this part. Also, another thing I would like to mention, there is a hidden menu that comes along with this English patch. You just have to press the volume up and volume down button at the same time. So let me do that really quick. There we go. It shows this new menu. And in this menu, you can actually set up a few things. For once, the freaking FPS is over here. The game by default is at 30 FPS, so you can actually change it to 60, but every time your game opens up, it will reset to 30. In case you do want to make it always at 60, you just have to press this open config editor, go to graphics, target FPS, click on enable, and then move it all the way to 60. And there you have it. Just save, and every time the game opens, it'll actually show up at 60 frames per second. There are a bunch of other stuff on this menu that you can actually use. It is actually pretty neat. You can find more about it on this website. Of course, just go over here. It's somewhere in the built-in menu. There we go. Just press here and built-in UI. There's a bunch of other stuff and configuration that you can use. So I do recommend actually looking through this so that you actually know what you can actually do with the game. However, one thing you cannot do with this is actually spending money. For some reason, the app doesn't let you buy anything. So if you do want to spend money, you would need to go through the DMM version of the game, which should be easy. So either that or you install the game in Japanese and try buying it from there. However, I don't know if the game itself actually lets you buy stuff if you're outside of Japan. So yeah, that's everything for this video. Hopefully this was helpful for you guys. Thank you very much for watching. And as always, thank you so much to my memberships, and I'll see you guys on the next video.